everyone, it's Katie Baker with Remax Elite, and today for our 30 days to moving in Muletown, we're going to be talking about inspections. And I've got Emily Faust here with Premier Home Inspection to talk to us today about all the questions you might have. And it's not just for buyers. So today we're going to be talking about some benefits of a home inspection for sellers as well. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I am so excited to do this with you. We've been talking about doing this forever.
Yes.
All right, so first of all, what is a home inspection? I'll let you do that one.
Okay, so a home inspection is like a snapshot of your home on the day of inspection. So what that means is when you order a home inspection, you're going to have basically a third-party objective person come in and look at your home from the crawl space to the attic, the roof, and the systems in between. They're gonna look for the facts of your home, not necessarily the faults of your home. So they're looking to find, right.
Yeah, we want to make it a positive experience,
yes.
not scary.
Yes, things will come up, but we're not there trying to find every little thing. We're not trying to scare you. We're there as kind of like, I look at it as a tool to you as a buyer or a seller to know maybe some things that you're not aware of about your home. Even though you live there every day, how many times have you been in a crawl space?
Never, for me, hopefully. I don't ever want to go in a crawl space. I'll leave that up to you.
Yes.
You and your team of people, that would be better. Because crawl spaces are scary, but we don't want the home inspection process to be scary because it's such an educational tool. If you're a buyer, this is what you're stepping into. And then if you're a seller, when we transition over to pre-inspections, it's gonna give you an idea of what's wrong that you might not know about. Mm-hmm. So when you're looking to sell your home, when I go to listing appointments, I always kind of say, if you're wondering what's going on in your house and you don't know how to fill out the property disclosure form, which is basically a required 3-page document that the state requires, that you disclose if things in your home are broken, they're not working right, how old they are, how old is the roof, how old is the air conditioner. But if you have some questions on those items and you think there might be something wrong, maybe we get a pre-inspection done so that we know ahead of time before we go to the market, hey, this is either what we're dealing with and what you're buying into, or we can get it fixed before we hit the market.
Yes.
Would you agree?
I agree. I think that's a great idea, a great tool to use as a seller to know some of the facts of your home, some things that you have some questions about, maybe something's made a weird noise and you're not really sure why. A home inspector is kind of like your general practitioner physician. So
that makes sense.
Yes.
Perfect sense.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you call us up, we're gonna come in and almost do like a physical of your home. And just like, right?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So just like if you were getting a physical, maybe they would, check your eyes. I'm trying to think back to the last time I had a physical, but different things.
But just everything, just a wellness checkup.
Yes.
That's all it is. It's just a wellness checkup of your home.
Yes, and then also like with a general practitioner, if there's something that maybe is out of our scope, we're going to recommend that you get a specialist look at it. But again, it's educational. It's not there to scare you about your home. It's there just to inform you about things you may not be aware of with your home.
Yeah, and when you pick that general practitioner, that specialist, you want to go with somebody that you trust. You don't necessarily want to go with the cheapest doctor that works out of the back of his van. So I always like to say, the cheapest person is not the best person to go with, and in inspections, that's especially true. Mm-hmm. And you can speak to that better than I can.
Yes, so a lot of times when you're shopping around, like I do this all the time, I'm like, okay, let me look at the cost, let me look at the price, and then I've made that problem where I've purchased something and then it breaks before it's time to,
It's not what you thought you were purchasing.
Yes, exactly. So when you're doing a home inspection, when you're looking for a home inspector, we always say you get what you pay for. And so sometimes people will do things to cut their pricing because they're trying to build up their clientele base or their referrals. So just because someone has a very inexpensive cost doesn't necessarily mean that they have the years of experience to know the market and what they should be charging. And then also what to look for in a home inspection. So look for someone that has experience in the market. Look for someone, make sure that they're licensed. That's very important. You can check that on the website. Check their reviews, and then always check with your real estate agent. They're their expert. They're in the business.
Yes. Yeah, we've been through them. So I work with a lot of great home inspectors. I prefer to work with ones that I trust and that I know that are going to do a great job versus the one that is the cheapest on the list. You don't want buyer's remorse when it comes to a home inspection.
With the home, yes.
Yeah, and that's something that I'm a part of too. So when you go to do your home inspection, whether it's a pre-inspection or during the buying process, so typically a home inspector will get there first, they'll start doing what they need to do at the house, and then I'll show up with my buyers or my sellers, and we'll go through everything together. So that's the great thing, is at the end of it, her team is gonna walk us through what they found and physically show us, except for the crawl space, because I'm not going there. And then they supply a report that has photos of what they found as well. So it's clear, it's concise, and we're able to kind of process the information and then make an informed decision from there. So that's what I love about you guys, because
Thank you.
you keep everything on track. So
Thank you. And that's our great team that we work with, and Tracy in our office, who we call our dispatch. So she makes sure everything hits and happens when it needs to.
great. Yes, someone that is in charge. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you guys have any more questions about home inspections, give me a call. I'll give you Emily's number. We can all get together and get everything straightened out for you. But it's just really good to consider that either before listing your home or choosing the right person to work with when you're buying a home. So thank you again. I'm so excited to share this as part of the 30 Days to Moving in Muletown, because it's a great way to make sure you're buying and selling in Columbia with the right people.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.